Okay guys, welcome back to my platform here. Very quickly, I want to pass this information to anybody or immigrant who wants to migrate to Austria or those who are living in Austria already. Okay, so this is the latest information at hand. The Austrian government has announced new obligations for asylum seekers in their country. So if you had a plan of going there to seek asylum, or you are there already, or anyhow, this is what you need to know before you go there, or if you are staying there already. Okay, so please, if you come across this video, do well to share it so everyone can see and know what is going on there. I'm going to play you the video when the Prime Minister was speaking. Okay, now the new measures are intended to give refugees a structured everyday life while also benefiting Austrian society. Now, they said that the Austrian Interior Minister, Gerhard Kahner, has announced a package of new requirements that will apply to asylum seekers across Austria, including a new work requirement and a package of social obligations. All right? The new measures are intended to strengthen the integration of refugees and provide them with a clear grounding in Austrian values and social mores. Okay? This means that refugees are obliged to do charitable work for the federal, state, and local government. However, they can also do this in companies with at least 5 community service workers in the nursing service, in homeless shelters, or winter service. So not be like Italy, the time we came, it was voluntary. If you want to do social work for Italy, those days when we came, it's voluntary. Even now, I am very sure. If you want to go and help clean gardens, help clean the locality where you are, help the community service is voluntary. But in Austria now, it is mandatory. It is obligatory. You must do it. Failure to do it, then there is a consequence. There is it attracts a minus from your pocket money. If they are to pay you 40 euros, they are going to pay you 20 for not doing this community service in Austria. Okay? Now, in addition, the benefit card trial, which asylum seekers receive support payment from the state, will also be expanded in the next few days in the test in the state's facilities in Upper Austria. The first pocket money should be transferred to the card this week. Those who do not fulfill their obligations will have their state benefit payments docked. Now, if you don't do any charitable work, your pocket money will be reduced from 40 euros to 20 euros. Kahner said this is one of the clear consequences. Okay, so that is a punishment that will be attracted if you don't do community service. Asylum seekers will also be subject to a new catalog of obligations. This will ensure migrants receive information about Austrian culture, values, and social etiquette, as well as equality, democracy, and anti-Semitism. The expensive package of measures is intended to give refugees a structured and meaningful everyday life while also benefiting the Austrian society as a whole, including by fostering social exchange between asylum seekers and the local population. According to Kahner, pressure on Austria's basic care asylum is already being relieved by a tougher immigration policy that has dramatically lowered the number of people arriving there. An example, he cited figures from the Austrian state of Burgenland. While in the first half of 2022, over 19,000 people arrived there from Hungary. Only 10,000 arrived in 2023. And in the first 6 months of 2024, a mere 303. The number of asylum claims being made across the country, meanwhile, has fallen by 40%. And in Italy, it has fallen by at least 60% in Italy. Okay? So let me play you the video, guys, so you hear from the Interior Minister when he made the announcement. So guys, share this video to keep others updated.
Zum heutigen Pressegespräch mit Innenminister Gerd Karner.
The Austrian government has announced a tough new set of rules for asylum seekers, which will require them to work whilst in the country. The new measures mean that refugees will be obliged to do charitable work for the federal, state and local governments, or at companies with at least 5 community service workers, in the nursing service, or in homeless shelters. The country's Interior Minister, Gerhard Karner, announced the new measures that came into effect for asylum seekers in Austria from Tuesday, the 16th of July.
Wer keine gemeinnützige Arbeit leistet, dem wird das Taschengeld entsprechend gekürzt, nämlich von 40 auf 20 Euro in erster Folge. Das ist eine der klaren Konsequenzen und Teil dieser Verordnung.
The new measures are intended to strengthen the integration of refugees.
All right, guys, so that is the update that we have from Austria, okay? So guys, in case you want to send money from Europe to Nigeria, please, you have this very app here, tap send, that you can use both on Android and iOS. Just from UK, you are going to get £5. From Europe, you are going to get €5. From America or Canada, you are going to get $10. From Dubai, you are going to get a 25 AED on top of the money that you are sending to Nigeria, and it is absolutely free of charge. Their rate is also very high. That's one reason why you need to use this tap send to make this transfer to Nigeria. Very easy, just input your phone number and then you are good to go. And if you use my promo code, that's when they are going to give you all this money that I've just mentioned here. Critics News is the code that you use to send this money to Nigeria. There's no regret, there are no stories, just free money to add on top of the money that you are sending. That's a good news. So please don't forget to inform others and also try it out today and let me know how it went. Now, away from there, we went to Dubai to find out what's going on with Nigerians. They say that about 190 Nigerians have been deported from there after they even also cancelled the ban, the travel ban they had on Nigerians. Okay, the Nigerian government has confirmed the deportation of 190 Nigerians from the United Arab Emirates, UAE. Now, the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, which made this known in a statement issued on Tuesday by the Zonal Director, NEMA North Central, Bashir Idris Gaga, he said the returnees were received at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, at about 6 a.m. on Tuesday by a combined team of government officials led by NEMA. All right, so those Nigerians did not make it right there. According to NEMA, the returnees were profiled and documented by relevant agencies and sensitized by the relevant agencies to behave with decorum and responsibility on their return to Nigeria. The federal government urges all Nigerians, wherever they may be, to act as exemplary ambassadors of their country, upholding the fundamental values of patriotism, rule of law, decency, and integrity. This comes as the President Bola Tinubu-led Nigerian government on Monday announced that the UAE had lifted its visa ban on Nigerians. The Nigerian government had said it reached an agreement with the UAE that would enable Nigerians to access UAE visas. They had previously imposed a visa restriction on Nigerian citizens in October 2022. Additionally, the Emirates Airlines had suspended its flight operations to Nigeria in November 2022. So this is how it went. These Nigerians were deported. Reason behind it is maybe their document expired and the UAE government didn't want to renew their resident permit for them. So they ended up being arrested and then boggled back to Nigeria. So Nigerians are literally being rejected everywhere. So it's high time people come together to find a solution to the country. If not, we'll keep on running from pillar to post, and when you still get there, sometimes you still get deported back to square zero or square one where you left. So guys, please share this video and drop your opinion. God bless you. Bye-bye.